talking about.
Oh, hello. We were just discussing a plan to show our opinion on this war.
Yeah, LBJ is such a coconut.
Yeah, Mr. Robert Kennedy called for a Christmas truce, and maybe if LBJ weren't such an idiot stick, he'd actually follow through with it.
What if we show him how we really feel? Peaceful protest, but make a statement.
How do you suppose we do that?
We're gonna need something simple.
Well, let's just all wear a black armband. It isn't offensive, but we can show our dissatisfaction for what's going on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Peaceful protest on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peaceful protest! Yes!
Yeah!
This is a call on behalf of the Des Moines school system. As of today, any students wearing an armband will be asked to remove it. Refusal to cooperate will result in a suspension. Thank you for your understanding.
But what are we gonna do now?
So far, so good, fellas.
I hope some people ask us about them.
Oh no, not much longer. Here comes the principal.
Please remove the armbands. I am sure you all got our notification.
All due respect, but this is our peaceful protest, and I refuse to remove these armbands.
I as well refuse.
I will not take mine off.
That's it. Come with me. We are in a time of a war. This kind of behavior is completely unacceptable. Is this funny to you?
You know why it's funny? We have the right to the freedom of speech.
Peaceful
all right?
protest!
We did not cause porn
Peaceful
or chaos.
protest!
You can't do this in this way.
Peaceful
We can do this. We
protest!
can flex our biceps and have the armband
Peaceful
showing.
protest!
Yes.
This is an act of betrayal to your country.
Peaceful protest!
I can't. Since y'all refuse to take them off, you're all suspended.
We're not doing anything wrong.
You have no say in this.
The heck I don't.
Just kids. Leave. You're all suspended indefinitely.
Peaceful protest!
So a group of kids in Des Moines were suspended from school for wearing armbands to protest the war. They were silently protesting the war by wearing these armbands to school, but the principal said it was a betrayal to their country and were suspended until they stopped.
That is ridiculous. They were silently protesting. They did not cause any harm to themselves or their classmates. This is a total violation of their rights.
I agree. We need to meet with them and get this case started.
All rise.
As you were. So, we got a bunch of kids here who don't want to listen to the administration. Call your first witness.
Miss Tinker, please come to the stand. So, Miss Tinker, what exactly motivated you to openly defy the instructions of your principal?
It's just an armband. I'm not really seeing the issue. We didn't cause any trouble. We're just speaking our minds.
Just speaking your minds? I'm not sure it's that simple. You're publicly going against your country. This is not that easy.
Well,
Young lady, I don't think you quite understand the severity of speaking out against your country at this time.
Order! Order in the court! Court will now take a recess.
All rise.
As you were, the court will now proceed. You may call your next witness to the stand.
May I see Principal Deborah to the stand, please?
Deborah.
What do you have to say for yourself, Miss Deborah Principal?
These kids were blatantly disobeying their orders. They were disrupting the entire order of the school.
Do you feel that you took away their freedom of speech in this matter?
This was an action, not them speaking. So no, not at all.
Actions, not speech. Interesting. Thank you.
The district court decided the school's actions were reasonable, so we can try to appeal if y'all are up to it.
Yes, this is a load of bull honky. My children's rights are violated.
Okay, we can do what we can.
Better, babes.
Have we heard back from the Court of Appeals?
See your dinner, Mary Beth.
So it's that bad? The Court of Appeals affirmed the decision made by the district court. No one really believes your rights are violated.
But we didn't do anything wrong. Our education was put on hold because they feared the people. What's our next move?
I mean, the Supreme Court's always an option.
I don't know, John. We've been through so much already. It's some great weather. Good evening, Mr. Eckhart. Yes, we were always discussing that. Do you... Yes. I understand. Okay. Okay. I'll let them know. Thank you, good night. Alright, looks like we're taking to the Supreme Court.
Okay, so a group of students in Des Moines, Iowa decided to wear black armbands to school to protest the Vietnam War. Once the principals realized what they were doing, they created a policy that stated any student wearing an armband would be asked to remove it, and if they refused to do so, they would be suspended. So in December, Mary Beth Tinker and Christopher Eckhart wore their armbands to school and were sent home. The following day, John Tinker did with the same result, and the students did not return to school until after New Year's, and their parents had sued the school district for violating the students' rights of expression and sought an injunction to prevent the school district from disciplining the students. The district court dismissed the case and held that the school district's actions were reasonable to uphold school discipline. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit affirmed the decision without opinion. Does a prohibition against the wearing of armbands in public school as a form of symbolic protest violate the students' freedom of speech protections guaranteed by the First Amendment?
Well, I say, the students should not lose their First Amendment rights just by stepping onto the school property. Now see, the schools must prove that they were actually disrupting the students in the school properties.
The First Amendment, put into place by our beautiful founding forefathers, does not provide the right to express opinion at any time. Due to the appearance of the so-called black armbands, distracted the students from their schoolwork, and for the school officials only could respond by doing disciplinary action because the students were not able to concentrate to their full capabilities. Now, the school district has the right indeed to discipline these boisterous students.
And we must also remember that the children are not necessarily guaranteed the full extent of their First Amendment rights.
Hear, hear.
And there's a clear distinction between the communication through words and the communication through action.
Yes, yes.
I agree.
Well, these boisterous students did indeed violate the school conduct with their black armbands. The Supreme Court of the United States of America hereby formally declares that they do, in fact, have their First Amendment right and therefore are allowed to partake in this protest, peaceful protest with the black armbands.
So I definitely think that the Supreme Court ruling was fair in this trial. I think that the kids' freedom of speech was being violated by the principal, and they were just trying to peacefully protest, which is by all means in our rights.
But at the same time, I understand where the school's coming from. Like, if they thought it was disrupting, then maybe it actually was. So I understand why they wanted to discipline them. I don't know how I would have voted. I think if I was in the Supreme Court, I probably would have voted in favor of the students.
I would have too.
Yeah.
I think the Supreme Court did make the right decision overall. I do think that the students' actions were probably not the best given the fact that they were in the middle of a war, but I do see why they wanted to protest, and so I think that they should have the right to do so, especially since they were doing it peacefully and weren't being violent about it.
I do believe that the Supreme Court made the right decision. I do think, like a lot of my group members say, that it was a time period where it wasn't that smart of a decision to protest that kind of thing, but it's freedom of speech, and it's nowhere near against the law. So I'm siding with the Supreme Court. I think they made the right choice.